How to build wealth with biblical wisdom. Proverbs chapter 10 verse 22. The blessings of the Lord brings wealth without painful toil for it. This reminds us that wealth is a gift from God, not something we achieve solely through our own efforts. It's not about hoarding money, but about managing it wisely to fulfill the purposes of God. Matthew 6, verse 24. No one can serve two masters. Either you hate the one and you love the other one, or you be devoted to one and despise the other one. You cannot serve both God and money. So, building wealth is not about making money our master, but it's about using it as a tool, using money as a tool to serve God and others. Proverbs 14, verse 23. All hard work brings a profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty. The Bible emphasizes the importance of hard work. Building wealth requires effort, discipline, and consistency. So, whether you are running a business, working a job, or investing, diligence, that is, working diligently, is a key. Proverbs 21, verse 5. The plans of the diligent leads to profit, as surely as haste leads to poverty. Saving and planning is a biblical principle. It is not about being stingy, but about preparing for the future. Proverbs chapter 6, verses 6 to 8, even points to the ants as an example of saving during times of plenty to prepare for times of need. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 7. Avoid debt. The rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is slave to the lender. Debt can be a major obstacle to building wealth. The Bible encourages us to live within our means and avoid unnecessary debt. If you're in debt, create a plan to pay it off as quickly as possible. 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verses 6 and 7. Give generously. Remember this: whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and whoever sows generously will also reap generously. Giving is a powerful principle in the Bible. When we give to God, especially God's work, and to those who are in need, we open ourselves up to blessings from God. It is not about giving to get, but about trusting God with our finances. Ecclesiastes 11, verse 2. Invest wisely. Invest in 7 ventures. Yes, in 8. You do not know what disaster may come upon the land. Diversification and wise investments are biblical concepts. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Seek advice. Seek professional advice. Do your research and make informed decisions. James chapter 1, verse 5. Seek wisdom, which comes from God. If any of you lack wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all, without finding fault, and it will be given to you. Building wealth It's not just about financial strategies. It's about seeking guidance from God in every decision. Creating a budget. A budget is a tool that helps you manage your money wisely. Proverbs chapter 27, verses 23 and 24. Be sure you know the condition of your flocks. Give careful attention to your herds, for riches do not endure forever. So, track your income and expenses and allocate funds for saving, for giving, for investing. Life is unpredictable. Have an emergency fund that can help you avoid debts when unexpected expenses arise. Aim to save 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. If you have any debt, prioritize paying it off. Tackle your debts systematically and ensure you pay it off. Also, start investing early, even if it's a small amount. Consider several investments for the future. It could be options like retirement accounts, real estate, or starting a side hustle or side business. Remember Ecclesiastes 11, verse 4. Whoever watches the wind will not plant. Whoever watches the wind will not plant. Whoever looks at the cloud will not reap. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Start where you are and give regularly. Make giving a priority. Whether you are giving to your church or you are supporting a cause you believe in, giving reflects a heart of gratitude and trust in God's provision. It's always easy. It's easy to feel anxious about money, especially in uncertain times. Philippians chapter 4, verses 6 and 7. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. Trust God with your finances and seek a peace from God. In the age of social media or YouTube, it is easy to compare your financial situation to others. But when we look at 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 6, we see that godliness with contentment is great gain. Focus on your own journey and trust God's timing. Living within your means requires discipline. Proverbs 25, verse 28. Like a city whose walls are broken through. Like a city whose walls are broken through is a person who lacks self-control. Avoid impulsive purchases, impulsive expenses, and stick to your budget. Finally, let us talk about the heart behind wealth. The Bible warns us about loving money. That's 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 10. And we're encouraged to use our resources to bless others. True wealth is not just about accumulating money, but it is about a legacy of generosity, of stewardship, of faithfulness. Matthew 6, verse 19 to 21. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on the earth, where moth and vermin destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where moth and vermin do not destroy, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. So let us build wealth that has an eternal value, that has eternal significance. Let us strive to be good stewards of God's blessings and use our resources to make a difference in the world. Till next time, peace.